I'm pretty sure everybody knows how it goes by now. You send me a video, I cover it. Today, we're going across the pond.
But he doesn't believe in any of that. So the only thing he hasn't been done is given a good cause yet.
Hello.
How you going?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
All right.
Can you please tell me your name and your bus number? And your...
7.
Okay.
And I'm from the Kadina police station.
Okay. Can you please move your car a little bit further, your automobile, because it's very dangerous where you park. I don't think I'm allowed to park like this.
No, well, I have an exemption under the Australian road rules as to how I park.
You can park wherever you want?
Yes.
You don't have laws? You don't have laws?
I'm exempt from the laws.
Really?
Now, this guy's going to take it as the officer is above the law, and that does not mean, that's not what that means. When officers are exempt from certain laws, such as they can park where they want to, they can detain you, they can go through, red lights with their lights on, they're able to go after people.
Can you put your camera recording, please? Can you put your camera in?
It is.
Okay, that's very good. You are above the law, you said, okay? Exempt from the law, okay, good. Good to know that.
You, however, are not.
I've got what?
We can resolve this matter today if you are able to provide us with some identification, some photographic identification of who you are.
What happened? I have to provide you for the identification.
So at the moment, this vehicle.
It's automobile. Yeah, it's a private automobile.
I tell you now, it don't matter if it's America, if it's the UK, if it's down under. The script is the same, no matter where you go. It's like they all pass around the same thing. Whoever's making these packets, they're just switching things up just a little bit depending on which region of the world it's going to. Same script.
And the person who you've provided us to...
It's not a person, yeah, tell me.
So, the documentation that you provided us has a name on it. The name that is linked to that has a suspended driver's license, which is...
Roasted. You don't need a driver license to travel with your automobile.
Yes, well, you do.
You need a driver license if you make money for what you're doing, if it's for commerce. If you know the meaning of the word, is this what you say?
And finally, the officers have required you to submit to an alcohol test.
Yeah, I didn't refuse.
You didn't refuse?
No, I didn't refuse.
Well then, what I'd like to know, if you're not refusing, if you're complying with everything that they've got to tell you, how's come you're still sitting in your car? How's come you have not provided no proof of insurance or driver's license? Why are the cops got you blocked in? Why are you still sitting there?
Because it's a performance, I have to get a fee for the performance. It's not free to do something that you're asking.
Yeah.
Okay?
So you're not allowed to put conditions on that test?
Who said that? You don't have...
The law says that.
The law?
Yes.
The law says you don't have to put conditions of what?
Yeah.
Which law?
The Road Traffic Act and...
It's not a law.
A number of judges...
It's not a law. Yeah, it's not a law. You know, the law, it's...
See what's going to happen now?
No. I will tell you that the law that you're saying is not a law. It's not from the people.
Now, I'm not going to speak on Australian law. There's a lot of things I disagree with, especially taking the guns. But the point you need to get through your head is you're breaking the law and it's time to go.
People didn't vote for this. It's not a referendum. It's just from the government.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the people of your area don't want you driving around without proof of responsibility. What happens you run over somebody's child? What happens you crash into somebody's car? You see, you got to think ahead. It's a lot more than just what you can do or what you are allowed to do. You got to be responsible. You got to think about others. If you're not going to think about others, we're not going to think about you.
You can put whatever you want in the status, you know?
So what is going to happen if you don't comply with my directions?
I do not comply. I do not comply with whatever you want because you don't...
You're going to be arrested.
What's the crime to be arrested?
So there's going to be driving an unregistered vehicle.
It's not a crime. Where's the victim? Where's the victim, please?
And
where's the victim? Where?
I mean, if you were able to shut your face for about 2 minutes and listen to the man, you would know exactly what's going on and what you're being charged with.
Where's the victim? And I didn't refuse. I'm telling you.
Plan to provide identification.
What's the crime to provide you identification? Because only if I made...
the implications of...
I don't stand under you. I don't stand under you and never will stand under you. Can I please have my paperwork back also?
No.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. What's he?
If you don't open the door...
No, 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 no.
The window.
It's a private property.
gonna break the window.
If he breaks the window,
Look, I don't know what you thought, but if they break the window, that means the window goes goodbye. And that means they come in, which means you go out. And it's time to go to jail. You can argue it. You can say, no, 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 all you want. But it means, yeah, when that window comes out.
excuse me, don't break the window. No, no, no. What's the reason you want me to arrest? What's the crime?
You've committed some offences. If you fail to open the door, we don't break
It's
the
not a
window.
crime. I'm telling you again, it's not a crime. If you try to break or damage any of my private property,
I suggest you open the door.
you have exactly what I gave you in the notice to the police commissioner that you've got in South Australia.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Aris,
If you do not provide your identification and open the door...
You've got my notice.
That's not identification. Photographic driver's license.
No, no, no. I'm not using driver license because I don't do it for commerce. I'm telling you again, I don't get paid to have a driver license.
Warning, if you don't, the sergeant is going to break the window and you will be placed under arrest.
Roasted.
What's the crime? I'm telling you again. Here is a photo identification, okay?
That's not a driver's license.
I don't need a driver license. I don't do it for commerce.
so
Here is a photo identification. No, no, here it is. You don't have. No, 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 no. Give me also the other things that you've got.
Pass it here.
No, I hear.
See it through the glass.
You can see it. You can see it. Here.
Of course, he's not going to pass it to him. The thing's made out of corrugated cardboard. I mean, good night. There is no real IDs that come in these packs. They say, here's the instructions to make your own. Here, go make your own fraudulent identification. And these people are dumb enough to do it. Talk about adding charges on.
Here, you can see it. Okay? Here.
That is not official identification.
Doesn't matter what. What's wrong with you? What's official for you?
No, it is not.
It's not official for you.
You are going to be placed under arrest.
What's the crime? I'm telling you.
It was about to be broken. I suggest you open it and hop out of the
You
vehicle.
will damage my private property. You are armed. You are armed. What can I say?
I'll tell you what you could say. You could say, I'm sorry. This whole thing was a stupid idea. I'm going to step out of the car because I don't want to pay to have my window fixed. I don't know how much it costs to have glass thrown in a vehicle and out in an outback, but let me tell you what, it's not cheap up here in the U.S. You might want to save yourself a bit of money.
Why don't you write a fine? Huh? Why don't you write a fine?
well, I can't because I don't know who you are.
But
Roasted.
you've got my details there. You know, you've got my details.
Evidence of who you are.
I show you. Here it is.
You're also committing multiple offences, so it's more...
No, I don't commit any offense of the law.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived at the fun part of the video. He was not willing to comply. So he's going to go the same route all of them end up going inevitably. He's going to get his window busted out. Then he's going to get escorted out of the vehicle. And of course, he's going to jail. Because that's what happens to all of these packet buying bums.
Window.
Last warning.
Excuse me.
A real ID or you're coming with us.
I don't have real ID. I'll show you the real ID. Excuse me. What's your name again?
Foster.
Foster, and your ID 4677.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold that. Now you're under arrest.
Why? What's a crime? What's a crime? What's a crime?
You've been told.
What's a
You're
crime?
under arrest.
What's a
Come
crime?
on, out of the vehicle. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Out of the vehicle.
You are assaulting me now,
Out of
okay?
the
You
vehicle.
are assaulting me.
Let's go.
You are assaulting
You're
me.
under arrest.
You are assaulting me.
Turn around.
You are
put your arms
assaulting
behind
me.
your back.
Arrest.